Hello, everybody, and welcome to CG Rated. We are going to do our weekly check in, part two. This week is going to have two parts, and this is part two of our weekly check in. So, welcome back to the channel. What did we do this week? Wow, really? First of all, I did a lot of work around the house. We gotta admit that was kind of crazy how busy I was. Digging the setup. Are you digging the setup? I'm working it. I got a whole room. It's actually my office, and yeah, well, we are just loving the atmosphere here. So, football's back in session, right? I think one of the announcers last night said that we're almost halfway through already. It seems pretty quick. This is the start of week 7, and Thursday night is the last night. Thursday night is the first night of the week for football week, right? So it rotates on Thursday nights, and of course, Amazon Prime. We had to watch the game. I had to watch the game because last night my son's favorite team. I don't have a favorite team. I watch just so that I can have something to chat about with other folks. So I didn't. I don't really have a team. I am in Dallas. Well, I'm not in Dallas. You know, people that are not from this area don't realize that DFW is not Dallas. It's Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington. Anyway, ooh, excuse me on that. So yeah, no, I do root because my cousin Christopher, I call him Dub. Christopher, his last name starts with a W, so we call him Dub. Dub. And he's a Cowboy. He's a diehard Cowboys fan. He's an emotional Cowboys fan. Don't talk about his Cowboys. It's funny because we go out to we used to. We'd hang out with a couple of our friends and we go to the sports bar and we watch the game. And of course, with me there, I get really loud and rambunctious when it comes to going out and hanging with friends. So, believe it or not, I'm withdrawn. I'm the quiet one. Anyway, you can't crack jokes about it when they're doing bad. And I love cracking jokes. I love messing with, and you can't really do that because he gets caught up. It's funny. I mean, he knows how to behave. I mean, he doesn't go overboard, but it's funny. I don't. He gets so befuddled that I end up usually stop making jokes because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. It's supposed to be funny. Anyway, the Broncos played last night. My son's been a fan for the past 3 years. 4 years, 3 years, I can't recall. He started getting into watching the football games back when Manning was quarterbacking. But that was his last year. Took him to the Super Bowl, and that was his last year. Got out and hasn't decided to come back. Peyton Manning's pretty funny. You ever watch him? He's funny. Anyway. So they played last night, and they really haven't been doing too well. Their recent winning history, but last night they did great. Last night was fabulous. Last night was a great game. They were playing against the Saints, I believe. The Saints. Was it the Saints? Yeah. And they were playing away. Wow. And they won. That was an intense game. Only because we would think that the team was going to do better, but they never did. They never got on their score. I think they scored a touchdown and a field goal, 10 points. And Broncos beat them by 36 points, beat them by 26. Yeah, beat them by 26 points. So yeah, And those of you who are aware about, you were asking me to be cautious about getting on that rickety ladder. It's a brand new ladder. The whole building's brand new. The ladder going into the ceiling, but it's not a very sturdy ladder. It's one of those drop down ladders, like you ever watch Christmas Vacation and they put the Christmas gifts in there. Yeah, I have to go up to the attic to change out the filter, and I'm pretty rickety. I look great. I know I'm fabulous. He-Man over here, but just got my VA disability rating. My knees and my back are bad, and so going up on ladders is a dangerous adventure, to say the least, right? And yeah, but I have to go up there to change out the filter. But I did get the 3-month filter, and for some reason they told me that it's supposed to be simple. It wasn't as simple as it should have been, because of the size of the filter. I didn't realize it. I thought I was buying 2 filters. It was only 1, and there's supposed to have been a bracket or something. I got to look into it a little bit more. I replaced them because the previous filter was only for a month, right? And they put it in back in August. Right, towards the end of August. So I went the middle of August, all of September, and then the middle of October. I had to get that filter out of there, right? Stay healthy, breathe good air. So I got the filter changed. I don't have to go back up there for at least until January. So got that done, and I'm still alive. No broken bones. Didn't fall off the ladder. Ladder didn't fall apart. I really don't like that ladder either because it is very bare minimal. I mean, it is very bare. You pull down on the little string, and you would think that it would like unfold, but no. I need a ladder to open the ladder, right? Because you pull it down, and I can't reach the top part of the ladder to pull it down to unfold it. And so I had to get up on. I have a step ladder. I had to climb up on a ladder to reach the other ladder just to pull it down. And then the opening is like really weird. So if it's not fully open all the way, the ladder you can't even open it all the way. It's crazy. Anyway, it's done, and I don't have to go back up there again until January. But so I'm getting settled into the house. Fabulous, right? One of the reasons why it's so fabulous is because I'm getting back into cooking again. I'm starting to cook again. Yes. I like to cook, folks. I like to cook. And yeah, I should have like a picture. I'm making a pot roast tonight. So it's been, it's one of those, put in the oven for 5 hours type deals. Yeah. So it's roasting right now. I've got the whole house full of flavors. Just, oh my gosh, I'm ready. But it's not for tonight. Making it. So I got it. I think I made it's my mother's recipe. I've made it maybe twice before, and so this is only my 3rd time making this pot roast recipe, and so it smells good. It smells good, right? Anyway, so we're doing that. What did I do earlier? Oh, I had some garlic butter salmon. I made a sandwich actually. You would think that you would put it on a plate and put some sides on it, maybe some broccoli and some type of rice pilaf or something. But no, I pan-seared a garlic butter salmon fillet. It's kind of big actually, and slapped it between 2 pieces of bread. Some whole grain bread. I like whole grain bread. Whole grain bread, a little bit of spicy mayo. Yep, cayenne. Tad bit of ranch, mix it in there, spread it on the bread with some pepper jack cheese, and I made a sandwich out of it. So yes, and I'm starting to I'm getting the kitchen put together because I'm missing utensils, I'm missing pots and pans, trying to figure out how to decorate the kitchen, how to What can I, make it look good, but make it operational, make it functional as well, right? So we're cooking, and so today I made 2 salmon fillets. So I'm taking one to lunch tonight for work. Uh, I'm not going to stink up the office because I'm the only one that's going to be there. I'll be able to spray some bleach or something and air the place out before anybody gets there tomorrow morning. So don't have to worry about the fish smell in the office. I clean up behind myself, and I work alone tonight. Tomorrow night, I got a partner on Saturday and Sundays, but I have a partner on Friday nights as well. But that partner, the coworker, we're on opposite ends of the property. So yeah. So tonight I don't have to worry about nobody complaining about me eating fish at work. So yeah. So what else did we do? We also finished Super, right? We're going to have to do a book report for this. Super. Yeah, there's no dust cover for this. By Jim Lehrer. I'm going to spell that. This was actually a pretty good read. So we're going to be doing a book report on that. So as we did that, we are currently reading The People of Sparks. Did I leave it out? I don't think I left it out. Did I put it away? I think I put it away. I put it away. So The People of Sparks, we're currently reading that. It's a novel. It is a sci-fi mystery novel. It's sci-fi, right? Sci-fi. It has to be. Underground buildings, yeah. Underground cities. It has to be sci-fi. So People of Sparks, this is book number 2 from the Book of Ember, which is a series. We're also reading The Girl Who Owned a City, which is a graphic novel, and Graceling. I have those over here. I'm going to put those in my backpack as I finish off the other book. But People of Sparks is great. So far, I'm like halfway. Am I halfway? I'm a little over. I guess I'm a little over a third. Yeah, a little over a third way through the book. It took me a little while to get back started into reading with all the stuff that I'm going through, with all the busyness of, getting the house together, dealing with my children, and trying to help them out. I didn't hear from them at all this past week. We're supposed to be trying to get together like once a week just to do, for me, just to be together, really. But still some life coaching, whatever. Just because your kids come of age and move out the house doesn't mean your responsibility is completed, right? So I'm trying to, still show them support and be there for them. So we're doing that. But because of dealing with them, and I getting a chance to see them all, I'm worried all week because their work schedules are changing. They're doing, they're bouncing between jobs or whatnot. So we were trying to meet up on Mondays, and that's fallen through. So we're not going to be able to do that on Mondays anymore. But I would think that they would, you gotta love them. Children, you gotta love them. But I'm really enjoying, I think The People of Sparks has been my most anticipated read. I guess I want to say ever, really, because I don't normally do book series. And when I read, I normally just grab a book. So I don't read, people know, I don't grab the most popular topic. So 9 times out of 10, if I'm reading a book, I probably haven't heard of it. Y'all probably haven't heard of it. So this time we're reading a book that was made into, the original, the book 1 was made into a motion picture. Book 2, I don't know if they continued or not. I didn't even bother to look. But haven't really gotten very far as far as the action in the story. I'm really wondering what this installment is going to be in the series, within the series, because the first one was identifying that they're, did they know it? Is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler? If you're reading the Book of Ember, spoiler. Um, they're living underground. They don't know it. They don't know that they're living underground. They're living underground, and so they revealed that in the first book, and now they've made it out, and so far they haven't done anything yet. So really looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting to work tonight, because not only am I going to be having some more garlic butter salmon for lunch, but I'm also going to be able to really, when I'm by myself, it's a lot easier to read more. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting that, because that's going to be some real good reading for me tonight. But those are the three books that we're reading. Current reading, my RIP list, my RIP is The People of Sparks. That's by Duprow, right? Jean Duprow, yeah. And then, of course, The Girl Who Owned a City, graphic novel, and The Graceling. And what did we do as far as videos this past week? Oh, this week videos. Yeehaw! Found my. I never lost it really, but I found out that I still have it. Unpacking, and getting all my stuff out of storage. And lo and behold, I found The Call of the Wild. So we did I actually read it again. But this is the condensed version. This is not the full novel, the full story. That's the condensed version for a children's collection. We released a poetry video. I hope that you enjoyed that. You gotta go check it out if you haven't. Dirty. That is a poem that yours truly have written. Now I have another channel. It's self-titled, C. Gregory, because I do write. I am a published poet, and I haven't written anything in a while. I'm in the process of writing some more and self-publishing. Those publications that I have were actually more of memoirs and single poetry piece releases. So in one of them is Treasured Poems of America, and I can't even remember what year that was. 05, 09, I don't even remember. Or was it before then? Was I still in the military? Was that in the 90s? I don't remember. Wow. I had a copy of that collection, and I'm going to see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it through thrift books or something. But lost it when I lost my storage. I went through some very troubled times after leaving the military. Can you really say that? Yeah, I've been in some really, really troubled times prior to leaving, or after leaving the military. And during that time of, lack of employment, job not paying enough, bouncing around multiple jobs, there was a stage in there where I ended up losing my storage. Lost so much stuff. And one of them was this book, Treasured Poems of America. I think I had 3 pieces published in that collection. Now, there was approximately, it's a big collection, anywhere between 250 to 500 poems in that one volume. And yeah, I was lost in the mix, but there you have it. An alliteration poem I wrote several alliterations. This one here, maybe we can go out, check it out, post a comment, tell me what it is. It's called Dirty. It's on the page. Just run out there and have a look at it. So we did that, and we released the weekly check-in part 1 version. And that one was just, I'd spent about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks of not putting anything out. I haven't been out here, just really caught up. Emotional roller coaster, complications around the house, dealing with all kinds of stuff. I was actually on the phone during that time with AT&T. 3 phone calls, and 2 of them lasted over 2.5 hours. Why? And guess what? I still got to call them back because the problem still is not fixed. So It's more of account stuff. I've been an AT&T customer since 2009, '09, I think. I think it was '09. That's good stuff, by the way. '09, and part of the problem with all the stuff that I've been through, all the different package deals, all the different bundles that I've been through, now that I've moved into this home, because I went through a period where I didn't have any residential service. I went from residential service, I added a wireless phone, and then I canceled my residential service. And when I came in here and tried to open up a new residential account, they pulled up the old one. And so every single time that I need anything done, they send people to the old address, and I can't get that old address off. And so we've been trying to figure out how to fix this, and it's been pretty messy. It's been pretty messy. Anyway, so that was this past week. Oh, I got another sneeze. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. Woo! Bless the Lord. Oh my soul. Okay. So I did the videos. That was this week. Okay. So now let's talk about what's happening this weekend, right? And this weekend is do we have any Bookish? Yes, we have Bookish Texas going on this weekend. So I'm gonna have to put these on. Love my new format. Love my new format. Anyway, so what is this weekend? This weekend is the 18th through the 20th, right? The 18th through the 20th, and we've got quite a bit going on. There's a few things just this weekend. In Houston, we have the National Black Book Festival, and that's all this weekend from yesterday until tomorrow. Yeah, I think how do we do that? I don't know. We'll see, because I don't know if you guys are like really interested in all the stuff that's going on around the state. And if you are, just let me know. Just hit something in the comments or something. Post something down there and say, "Hey, look, you said something about Houston. You said something about Fort Worth." And I will shoot you all the information I get, because I go several different websites, collect all the information, and bam, bam, bam. So the National Black Book Festival in Houston, Texas, from October 17th through the 19th. Here in Fort Worth, we have the Will Rogers Medallion Awards. That seems pretty interesting. That is today and tomorrow only. That is today and tomorrow only. And then in Austin, which is Saturday and Sunday is the Lone Star Zine Fest in Austin, Texas. These are the large, in-person, larger special events, right? I'll get into some smaller ones too. They have a lot of things that are going on, book signings, local library events, and so forth and so on. But yes, that is in Austin. That is Saturday and Sunday, Lone Star Zine Fest. That's pretty interesting topic. I wonder what that's more. What is that about? It's the 8th annual. It's from noon until 1800. That's 6 p.m. for all you civilians. Let's see here. Zines. I don't know what zines are. So maybe. It's a book and art bazaar. That's what it is, right? That's pretty cool. Zines, comics, door prizes, zine making, all ages, free admission. And website www.LoneStarZineFest. Zine is Z-I-N-E. LoneStarZineFest.org. It's in Austin, Texas, off of Airport Boulevard. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know what a Zion was. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more now. Richardson, which is Sunday only. Looks like there's going to be a tea event. Buns and Roses Romance Tea for Literacy. That is Sunday only. That is in Richardson, Texas. And that, my friends, the 19th annual Buns and Roses Romance Tea for Literacy. This is the Richardson Adult Literacy Center. So, keynote speaker, Maisie Yates. Wow. New York Times bestselling author of more than 100 novels. Look at there. And also your MC is Candace Havens. All right. Buns and Roses. That's pretty cool. Why did it say Richardson? This is because it says it's from 1830 to 2030 in Dallas off the Parkway. That's weird. Yeah, it said Richardson. I guess it's hosted by the Richardson Adult Literacy Center. Richardson's not that far from Dallas, but and their corporate address is in Richardson. But this event is being hosted in Dallas. Yeah. So there you go. So those are the big special events that are happening just this weekend. And I think should we do? No, we shouldn't. Should we do 2 weeks in a row? Since I'm going to be releasing videos on Friday. Friday is a little bit of a short notice. We're trying to run off and do something for that weekend, that particular weekend. Should I do I should probably do I thought I was going to do that at one point. Did I stop doing that? Where I do a video, just Bookish Texas, where it's just all events for the whole month. I think I'm going to get back into doing that. And then at the end of October, I'll do one for the whole month of November. Then at the end of November, the whole one for December. And then that way, when I'm coming through on my weekly check-ins, it's just a reminder. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll add a link to the monthly one. Is that a good idea? That should be a good idea, right? Anyway, those are the main special events for this weekend. Houston, Fort Worth, Austin, and Richardson/Dallas. And then where's the other one? I have another one. I have more. October, less than special events this weekend. No, that's it. That is just it. So we have the National Black Book Festival, Will Rogers Medallion Awards, the Lone Star Zion Fest, Buns and Roses, and then next week is going into some more big stuff. Then we got some stuff out in El Paso, and more stuff in Fort Worth for next week. Yeah. Dallas and Houston. Okay, so yeah, that's good stuff. We'll get back into that. And let's see here. Some less than special events. Is there a non-special book event? That was yesterday. That's today. We'll leave today off. We won't do anything for today. We have I don't even know what that is. Austin has a Fall Jubilee going on Saturday, right? Austin, Texas Authors Fall Jubilee. That's pretty cool. Then the Black Academy of Arts and Letters, used to call that Tabal. It's a big event thing. They got lots of stuff always going there. You should take an opportunity. Always looking them up. They've always got something going on. I used to do poetry recital. Used to attend some reading events out there at the Tabal. And then this is just this Saturday. This is tomorrow. What is that? The Writers Garret. That's also in Dallas. Black Academy of Arts and Letters. There's a book signing for Beverly Daniel in Rockdale, Saturday. Doesn't say which book she's. And then Twig Bookshop has another bookshop. San Antonio has a book signing by M. Keel Hackley. Book signing there. There's a book signing from Jeffrey Wynn in Waxahachie, which is really not that far from here as well. So that's pretty cool. And then Half Price Books. I don't know, should I even mention Half Price Books? You can always go to their website when they have stuff going on. Saturday's got a huge list of stuff, dude. Way too much stuff to. McAllen has a storytelling and mystery movie night at 1900 this Saturday in McAllen. That sounds interesting right there. That sounds interesting. So yeah, a live storytelling. Castellanos and a mystery movie night in McAllen. Nice. Georgetown, Texas. Gillian West has a book release this weekend. Brazos Bookstore has a book speaking and signing book speaking in Houston this weekend. Houston's got a bunch of stuff going on. Born, Dallas, Houston. There's another book signing in Houston. Another book signing in Houston. San Antonio. Yep, I said that one. Yeah, so lots of stuff. The Birdhouse Books and Gifts. What is that? Oh, it's a book signing. Leela Sales. She's a children's author. Has a book signing in Birdhouse, from Birdhouse Books and Gifts in Austin. Watauga, which is also not that far from here. So I honestly wish that I didn't do so much. So there's so many events happening over the weekend. Sunday, the Twig Bookshop is a big place. If you're anywhere near San Antonio, visit the Twig Bookshop. They just had a grand opening not too long ago. They're constantly busy with book signings and author visits. Denton, Texas has a book signing from Wallace Kinney and Chris Mullen. Dallas Half Price Books. That's the Richardson deal. Katy, Texas. A Slapshot Surprise. I don't know what that is. I guess that's a book. It's a book signing with Melanie Harlow, if you know who that is. And then Houston Heflin is in Abilene, Texas, Sunday with a book signing at 7 and 1 Books. You can always pause the video, play it back. So I won't be able to put all this into the comment section. But yes, big stuff. And so that's most of the events that are happening just this weekend. Fabled Bookshop and Cafe. There's a book signing in Waco, Texas. Joel Looper. Another Gospel. I guess that's the title of the book. Another Gospel. Fabled Bookshop and Cafe in Waco, Texas. Joel Looper is having a book signing this Sunday. You would think that Christians would stay away from doing things on Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, right? I don't know. Emily Fowler Public Library in Denton. Paranormal Investigation. Wow. Author Teal Gray at 1800 on Sunday. Yes. Don't let me preach to you guys. If you guys do stuff, everybody's, we all do our own things. Don't let me mess that up. All right. Hold no accountability to me. You hold no accountability to me. So yes, great stuff. Let's see here. That's this weekend. So next weekend we are going to. I have started not necessarily a book haul, but now that I have this, I found out that this is a one title from a collection of about 26 titles. And I want to collect them all. Look at that. You can't read it, but look at this long list right here. These are the titles that are in this collector's collection of books. And they're all printed the same way. So I've started researching for this collection and found out that either nobody has the entire collection or the ones who do have it don't want to sell it. I can't find them. I have to literally search the internet because I tried looking at bookstores already. That's going to be a whole nother journey. So we will go through the titles that I have, the titles that I've recently collected, and the titles that are coming through the mail. We're going to have a book series or a video series on the Classics for Children's collection. So be on the lookout for that. And oh my gosh, this isn't BookTube related. I gotta cut the grass. It's starting to cool off. I need it to cool off, but we're starting to go to enter into our inclement weather days, snow and that kind of stuff. If we ever get it, it's down here in Texas. It's it's a pitch in the dark, really is. So I am going to have to hurry up and get this grass done. I got to tell you the whole ordeal. One of the things that I went through about, because, now that I have a house, people are constantly knocking on the door asking me, to buy more products, to buy their services, so. But I went out and I'm not going to pay somebody to cut my grass. I'll just cut it myself. But I don't have any yard equipment, so I had to go out and buy a trimmer. I had to go buy a lawnmower. That in itself, by itself, was an experience. Just picking out stuff for my office was difficult. But with so many different options for buying yard equipment and all these different stores that are turning all their services to online services. I'm one of those guys. I'm old-fashioned. I'm a little older than I look. I like to walk up to things and pick them up and go to the store and say, okay, yeah, no, I see. Now, what's the difference in this? Okay, yes, I want to do that. But you can't do that these days. You can't do that these days. You have to be able to learn how to research things online and buy them online and then wait for them to get here and then hope that somebody doesn't snatch them off of your patio before you get a chance to get home and take it inside. It's wow. So I've got all of that going on, and it's just like, damn. Can we please just make it easier? And yeah, so I got to cut the grass. And I plot and I plan and I try to figure out how I'm going to do this, what I'm going to do that, because I'm still wanting to get into actually doing some things in the yard as well. It's a small plot of grass in the front of the house. I got a medium-sized yard in the backyard. It's all small to me, because, I come to Texas because everything is bigger in Texas. No, that's not why I came here. But now that I'm here, yes, I like that part. So, anyway, yeah, terrible. It's just terrible. I'm thinking about having to cut the grass. I don't want to cut the grass. I do because I like satisfaction. I like being able to do things and accomplish it and then look at it and say, I did that. But the whole prepping and the whole, it's just, I don't know why, we are a different breed of people these days. Anyway, that's our video for the week. We are weekly topic. We're moving on to the weekly topic. I'm going to have to keep on doing this. I don't want to, flash you guys too much. Had to get new glasses. These are new. I actually like these metal frame. I like these because I have multiple pair. I have a pair that I carry with me back and forth to work. I have a pair that I leave in the car. And then I have at least one pair in the house. But when I was in the house, it was just a room prior to moving here. So now I have two pair in the house. But I had two pair because I found an old pair. And so I had one here in the office. I would leave in the office. And then I had one in the house. And they both broke in the same week. Last week, they both broke. And so I've been I don't know if you guys, I might have a video. I don't know. One of the earpieces fell off on one of them, so I just kind of had to put it on my face like this. And a couple of times I got to keep my head up when I'm reading, because I'm reading like that. I look down and they just fall off my face. And then I had another pair where the frame actually broke, and the eyeglass piece, you got to hold it in there. So I'm mashing it on my face, and I just make sure. But if I turn fast enough, the glass pops out. So I had to buy some more glasses. And I actually like these. I like the framework on these. These are pretty nice. So anyway, how they look? They look okay on my face. I did. Usually when you go, and I found these in the store, and I'm going through them. Saying, what about this frame? What about that frame? And you put them on. But unfortunately, they didn't have, the clerk wasn't there, so I just picked a pair and had them installed. But they didn't have the glass. You know how when you go shopping at glasses, you can put them on your face and then look at the mirror? They didn't have the mirror up there, so I was like, it sucks. Anyway, weekly topic: to edit or not to edit? That is the question. That's not even really a big question. That is the problem. That is the that's what you got to consider, really. And it's been a big thing. So why is this our week's topic? I've been dealing with this a lot. Now, I've gotten better at editing, but wanting to make sure that I got everything all perfect and make sure that things are really cool looking and everybody's all like, that's really awesome stuff. And I like the look I like that. I like having everything, T's crossed and my I's dotted. I like that. And YouTube is not like that. You can't grab a camera and just boop and be perfect. But you also have to make sure that it's okay. Put out some material. Don't let that stop you. And so I've been dealing with this a lot. One of the reasons why I don't have any material up for the past week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. When was the last time? 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago was the last time I put up something. I'm looking at I got it right here. 3 weeks ago was the last video I put up. And that's not good. That is not good, right? So, let us talk about this for a minute. Why was that? Why do I not have anything up? First of all, I had plenty of time. I took no, I could have done it. I could have done something. I could have put something together. But every single time I thought about what my videos look like, because I want to make sure that I look okay. I want to make sure that the video is okay. Scripted speech, that it's too much. And I've been watching some more videos on how to conduct myself, getting content out and dealing with these things. So question number one, is editing important? If so, how much? Editing is important. What can you do what more can you do when you're not afraid of being able to clip something out, make something adjusted, add some better lighting, using software, that's great. That's great. It's important. Is it absolute? No. Absolute? Can I spell? See, that would be something hard to cut out, right? Is it absolute? Is it the priority? Is it the most important thing? It's not. It is not. It is not. It is okay to be yourself. That's what my channel is about. My channel isn't about me reading books. It really isn't about me sharing, or actually telling you that I read books. It's about me with my personality sharing what I read and what my reading experience was like. And I have not been doing that. And am I doing it for content? No, I'm doing it because I want to be able to relate and communicate and enjoy and actually spread my wings a little bit and get out of my little tiny little corner of the universe. And when I say corner, it's more like a closet. And I want to come out into the main room. And if somebody's out there, then great. If not, then I want to be able to enjoy and sit down and watch TV. I don't want to have to sit in a folding chair. I can sit in the recliner. One of these references, I don't know. But I take too much concern in not doing it right. But what is right? What is right? So it is important because it will help build some confidence. It'll help protect me from copyright infringement. It'll help protect me from, what was that? When after watching the video, I go back and I look, I said, what is that? Can I fix that? Yeah, let me get that off of there. So it's great to be able to do editing and to create a little bit more, visual effect, and that's fabulous. But how important, how much of it is important? It's not more important than putting out your content. It's not more important than putting a video together and at least, getting it out there. It's not that important. Question number 2 is, how does editing affect your channel? I guess maybe personally. Is this personally? How does it affect my specific channel? To be honest with you, the only time you really want to be concerned about how it affects your channel is the types of attention that it brings, right? And if that's what I'm doing, then yeah, maybe I can take a class and learn how to use some editing software, spend a little bit of money, buy some nice editing software, and use that so that I can actually grab more of a larger audience. But for me, it really isn't about that. So I need to take my attention and focus off of that and making sure that I got these perfect videos. How much editing is necessary? Once you start editing, right? The other day, I submitted a video. I don't know which video that was. Was it the Call of the Wild? I think it was the Call of the Wild. That was the very first video that I put together. And I started working on that video like about 9 o'clock in the morning. But there were so many things I was trying to work on and I did a lot of editing on that video, and there's still a lot of things I don't like about it. And I wanted to delete it because there's some things in there that I didn't realize were in there, because that's a 14-minute video, and after recording it and then going back and watching it, I didn't finish that video. I didn't finish editing that video until 5 o'clock that evening, yesterday. Started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that one video took me until 1700 last night. And I was finishing, right before, I wanted to hurry up and finishing. Actually, no, that was actually like 6:15 actually, because the football game. It took me all the way up into the football game, and it doesn't bring in the audience that I was hoping it would be. But I forget that the reason why I'm out here isn't to monetize my channel. It isn't to gather all these huge subscribers. It really is just me trying to connect with the folks in the community, and I forget that. So if I continue to put my focus in on editing, then it's going to really, really, really mess with my head, because it's not going to draw the people that I'm wanting to draw to the channel. So that's how it would affect it. Question number 3, how does editing affect your content creation? Same thing. Same conversation, actually, because it actually drew all day. I could have made 4 videos yesterday, 3 videos yesterday. I got more stuff to talk about, and I only got 1 video done because it took me all day to do it. So it's nice to set up templates. That's a smart thing to do. It's nice to put a couple of things together beforehand, so that when you're actually trying to edit the video, just edit it for just minor things. You can put a little small list in there, maybe editing it for mistakes, editing it for improper information. That kind of thing is great, but don't do too much editing. Question number 4, what do you use to edit your content? Actually, I didn't pay for it. CapCut is free. You can actually log in and have better services, and then you can subscribe, and I think they've got 2 platforms. But Catcom is what I use to edit all my videos, right? And I like it because it's popular. I can go out on YouTube University, and learn so much about it. So I do that, and I also use PixArt for a lot of my thumbnails. I'm learning how to do that better as well. So CapCut and PixArt. And I think that's going to do it for this week. A video's long enough. It's almost an hour long. Wow. Sorry, folks. A lot of catching up to do. In conclusion, our channel referral, I just stumbled across her not too long ago. She's been in the BookTube community for quite a while, a couple of years, 2 years. Her name is Karen from Adventures with a Libranaut. A Libranaut. Karen. And great. I like her content, man. She has plenty of videos up there. I want to recommend a lot of folks to. Now, I haven't got a chance to reach out to see if she responds or talks or whatnot. I like the folks that, because like I said, I'm here to interact with people. And so it's very important that I find people that do that. But also just meeting, why do I do that? Support the community. Just support the community. And so Karen, she has great content, and she's very interesting to watch. So get on out there, check her out, subscribe to her channel, and let me know how things go. And with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and close out this week's weekly check-in. Oh my gosh, have a great weekend, you guys, and keep reading.